What's going on, everyone? iLootGames here, back with another video. Okay, in this video, we are going to go over a couple of news pieces from Apex and what's being talked about in the scene, along with a small update about my channel. Oh, and big console news. If you're a console player, you definitely want to stick around till the end, where I go over this big news for you guys. So, first thing, the Sentinel has been removed from rotation. That's right, if you were partaking in the fun abuse of this guns glitch, you're no longer going to be able to continue it. The glitch that was in the wild actually allowed you to turn your gun into a semi-automatic gun, similar to the fire rate of the Scout, except you could do 70 damage per shot. It even resulted in people abusing the glitch in ranked, and actually we can see that here in this clip where Sentinel, a professional Apex Legends player, is abusing the glitch in a pred lobby.
Doing it in ranked?
You have the biggest dick in the world. Here.
Nah, they're fucking.
They jumped off, they jumped off this high.
Bro, okay, bro. That is so.
Wait, who is that?
That's Sen, bro. What the fuck are these kids doing?
We even have Respawn Hideouts, who is responsible for manually banning cheaters in Apex lobbies, actually team up with Niceweek on stream and get killed by someone using the glitch.
Hideout, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, he just wrecked me with it. Fucking.
He just abused you! He abused the bandit with it! No! The man that killed the fucking bandit with the exploit!
Fucking.
He later went on to say he was going to check how many kills the person had with the Sentinel that day, and if he was abusing the exploit, he was going to get banned. He also stated during the stream that abusing the glitch in ranked for RP would result in a ban. However, I'm pretty sure Sentinel did not get banned. I do not believe he ever clarified on how long the ban would be or if it would be permanent. This morning, Apex tweeted out, due to an exploit with the Sentinel sniper rifle, we've decided to disable it while we work on a fix. More info to come as we have it. In the meantime, we have fixed an issue within Flashpoint that was causing the ring to spawn on top of players at the start of the match. So for the last part, this actually happened to me on stream. Here's a clip of it so you understand what they mean.
What? Why are you in the corner? Hello? What?
This is now resolved, which is good. It's kind of weird that they even missed it in the play session to begin with, but whatever. The next thing I want to cover is actually about another big pro leaving Apex, at least for now. Previously, I shared on social media about TSM Albralelie leaving Apex Legends to go to Valorant. I'll link in the description to the tweet if you want to know the details as to why, but mainly it was because he didn't like the direction Apex was going. He has since been replaced by Snipe Down in the TSM roster, joining Reps and Imperial How. Yesterday, another big name in the Apex scene, No Cocoa Puffs, announced he will also be leaving Apex for now. He shared the following statement: taking a break from Apex. So as many of you know, I have expressed my feelings about Apex this season. Before the split, the game was in a pretty okay spot, and I genuinely could deal with the issues because World's Edge was a phenomenal map. But after this split with KC, I just can't do it. The audio issues, legend issues, weapon issues, and overall the map being the worst map in BR history, I just can't force myself to enjoy the game for longer than 2 hours. I find joy in playing with certain people, but when I'm not with my main groups, I just feel destroyed. I feel like there's so much I want to write, but I just can't find all the words to express how I feel other than that I'm just unhappy with the current status. I used to be able to crank 10 to 15 hour streams like it was nothing, and now 5 hours seems like an eternity. My number one fear of not playing Apex is losing everything I've built, the community we have, and the numbers we have, but right now my mental is absolutely destroyed. I have to do this. As of 10/11/2020, I will be switching to Warzone for the remainder of this Apex split. I will be back when Season 7 is introduced, depending on if the game is enjoyable. I felt like I could get through this season, but I just can't. I appreciate the support you have all given me, changing my life for the better, and I hope you will join me every day in my streams, even though it's not on Apex. I just want to make content that you guys can enjoy, and I feel like this is the break that is needed. I love you all, and thank you again. To which Josh Medina, Respawn Dev, replied, enjoy the vacation. Cheeky bastard, man. However, it's not all negative, and I know a lot of people will send comments in this video actually saying I hate Apex, so I should leave the game because I simply pointed out what someone else feels about the game. So let me point out some positives from someone you may have heard of. Yes, yesterday Shroud played Apex Legends, which rarely happens, and actually praised it as the best BR out. Here is the clip.
You enjoy when you come back and grind Apex a little? Yeah, absolutely. Apex is by far still the best BR
Like
on
15
market.
drops to our left if you want to.
Even though they're slow devs.
Those are real drops or fake drops?
Well, I don't want to like ruin their work or anything, but like people expect people expect updates faster, and they don't deliver it that quickly.
There's bangers over here.
But anyway, Apex is my point is Apex is still the best BR. So regardless of their speed of content.
It is res.
Now, when I shared this on Twitter, I had some people accusing Shroud of being paid to say these things about Apex. Thankfully, the man himself cleared this up in a reply to my post and in his stream today.
Dude, there was me just talking about how I liked Apex, and I thought it was like I still think it's the best BR. And so there's so many people, there's so many hot takes in so many of those posts. Like, it's just me saying I love Apex and I think it's the best BR. And then people think because I'm not playing it every day that what I say is false and I'm being paid to play it and say that. And I'm like, what is going on?
This conversation is pointless. If I'm getting paid to promote, I have to express that verbally, add in title, and add on screen. As he responded to accusations of being paid to say this in the replies of my tweet. Actually, I really agree with what Shroud said. Apex Legends is much better than any other game. I didn't settle on Apex Legends as my main game because I was a YouTuber. I didn't even become a YouTuber until the game had already been out for nearly a year. I chose Apex as a random player because the game is amazing. However, just being amazing sometimes isn't enough to keep players and keep the game fun. We need consistent content. We want the game to grow and to continue to thrive. Oddly enough, Jason McCord shared some insights into this season's content schedule on Twitter. Being honest, the gap between season 6 launch and this latest event was my biggest worry on content release for the whole year. Now that it's behind us, there's really cool stuff happening almost constantly until Christmas. Buckle up. That should give us all a lot of hope going forward because, man, the gap between this event and the start of the season was a bit much. And then we had leakers that were, claiming that it was going to be on certain dates. We wait for that date, nothing happens. We just, all this unreliable information out there. I'm just glad it's finally here. And to be honest, I'm super excited about what's to come. My thumbnail is actually a bit of a teaser of what's to come if you didn't notice that. That brings me to what may be the biggest news console players probably saw trending since it was shared by Dexerto or Titanfall blog as they're known on Twitter. According to the report by Dexerto, Apex Legends is going to be locked at 60 FPS for the next-gen consoles even though they will be able to support up to 120 FPS. They use this Twitter post by Jason McCord, my favorite dev by the way, to come to this conclusion. First, the replies to someone, there are some tweets out there from someone at Microsoft showing them booting up Apex on a Series X and playing in matches with people already. Another person asked Jason, hi Jason, it shows it locked at 60 FPS as with the old Xbox and PS4. Will this be uncapped in the future to go higher? He replied, nope, locking the game on console lets us give a more consistent frame rate for the lower end machines. If we uncapped it, you'd see much bigger spikes and valleys and the game would feel worse. This is a huge blow to console players who are forking over a lot of money to upgrade to hopefully see an improved Apex Legends, similar to what the PC experience is like with the better hardware. Would this actually prevent you from wanting to upgrade your console? That's the big question. Well, actually, I got some good news. Let's hold off for a second. While I was recording this video, Jason McCord, still my favorite dev by the way, tweeted the following. Just to clarify, I didn't mean anything for next gen. We haven't announced anything. I misread the context here because it was referring to a previous tweet that I didn't see. So perhaps you next gen console buyers will be able to play an improved version of Apex. Let's hope so. The last thing I wanted to share was that since we now have Crossplay, I will be doing subscriber tournaments every month for cash prizes. If you are interested in entering a 1v1 tournament for cash, and by the way, please don't be afraid if your skill level isn't the highest, it will be fair for everyone. All you need to do is be subscribed to me on Twitch. You can actually subscribe for $5 a month or use your Amazon Prime account to subscribe for free each month. Simply visiting gaming.amazon.com and link your Twitch account to your Amazon account. Then when you go to subscribe to my Twitch channel, you will be able to redeem an absolutely free entry. After that, just catch me on stream for the tournament details or keep an eye on your Twitch email inbox. Visit twitch.tv/iLootGames to subscribe and support me there. I try to go live at least once a day, but most of the time twice a day. That's going to be it for me, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about just getting a lot of Apex updates, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.